Hey everyone. As you know, the year 2020 has been a crazy year for everyone. And I'm going to explain all the crazy things that happened throughout the year. The first one is, and it devastated the whole world, Kobe Bryant's tragic death. On Sunday, January 26, Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter Gianna Bryant were on their way to Gianna's basketball tournament for girls. It was a foggy morning when the helicopter crashed. All 9 passengers, including the pilot, did not survive. Vanessa Bryant, a widow of Kobe Bryant, filed a lawsuit as a result. Number 2, the coronavirus pandemic, also known as COVID-19. As all you know, the new COVID-19 virus was first detected in Wuhan, China back on November 17, 2019. It later spread to lots of people weeks later, causing a citywide lockdown for long periods of time. It spread to many other countries and territories, with Thailand being the first to report a case outside China. In January 12, 2020, China has reported its first death. In February 1, 2020, Philippines reported its first death outside China. In US we reported our first case in January 20 and first death in Leap Day. In March 11, 2020, the World Health Organization has declared the coronavirus outbreak a pandemic. It affected 223 territories, including Antarctica. It forced many events to be cancelled, postponed, or go virtual: schools, restaurants, bars, nightclubs, movie theaters, gyms, shopping malls, barber shops, massage places, and salons were shut down. A lot of people were unemployed. Students grade 5th, 8th, and 12th didn't get to say goodbye to their teachers and friends. Victims' loved ones and friends can't visit each other. Visitations were banned in nursing homes, hospitals, and jails and prisons. Masks were required and you have to stay 6 feet away from other people. Let's hope the pandemic slows down by the end of spring. Into number 3, the death of George Floyd. As you all heard in the news, in May 26, 2020, a 46-year-old black man named George Floyd has died in police custody in Minneapolis, Minnesota after former officer Derek Chauvin kneeled his knee onto Floyd's neck for about 8 minutes and 46 seconds. His last words were "I can't breathe." After his death, violent protests erupted nationwide, including Canada and England. Officer Derek Chauvin was fired, arrested, and charged with second-degree murder and third-degree manslaughter. 3 other officers, J. Alexander Kuhn, Thomas Lane, and Tutowel, were also charged with aiding and abetting both second-degree murder and third-degree manslaughter. All have since bailed out and the trial begins on March. This isn't it. In March, Friday the 13th, 2020, Breonna Taylor was shot and killed at her apartment in Louisville, Kentucky. Only 1 officer has been fired, and 2 more will be later on. The fired officer, named Brett Hankerson, was arrested and charged not because of Taylor's death, but because he endangered other neighbors. He had since been released on bail and pleaded not guilty. Another police incident happened in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where Jacob Blake was shot in back and survived. Due to the black situation, a Black Lives Matter group became a rally, demanding police to be retrained and police brutality to end. Number 4, the Beirut Explosion in Lebanon. In August 4, 2020, a huge explosion occurred in Beirut when the 500 tons of ammonium nitrate was exposed to the fire at the Beirut port. It killed 204 people as a result. The blast could be heard miles away, including Cyprus. More than 5,000 people were injured from the blast. Number 5, a hurricane in the Midwest. In August 10, 2020, a powerful derecho with winds of 140 miles per hour, which is a Category 4 hurricane, slammed through South Dakota, Nebraska, Iowa, Illinois, south of Wisconsin, Michigan, Indiana, and Ohio. It damaged corn crops in Iowa and caused a widespread destruction, including knocking down trees, causing a power outage, and damaged buildings. 4 people were killed and 25 tornadoes have spawned, with one of them being the strongest as an EF1 tornado. Those are all the top 5 reasons why 2020 has been a crazy year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Thank you for watching.